Hi everyone, this is Cody, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review of this Milwaukee 8-in-1 compact ratchet. Okay, so this is what the ratchet looks like. It comes in packaging a bit like this. And I picked it up at the store the other day because I thought it looked cool and it might actually be useful. So it has 8 different bits, including this. They consider this like a 1/4-inch hex driver, nut driver. But that kind of works with any screwdriver ratchet thing. So the bits are stored in the handle. They're pretty easy to pop out, but yet they stay in there nice and secure. And then it has a really small size. It's big enough that you can grip it really well. It's like a good screwdriver, but yet it's small enough it fits into really tight spaces, and it fits pretty nicely in your hand. And then up here you have the ratchet control. So unlike most ratchets, you push it like clockwise if you want to turn your screw clockwise. Most things you would turn it the opposite way to be able to turn that way. So it makes more sense, although if you're used to other ratchets it may confuse you at first. That also makes another good feature that there's this other ratchet I use. I think it's an old Craftsman, and it has like a thing that you can turn here. So if you've gotten your screw out most of the way, but it's a long screw, you can just turn it like this. And with the way this ratchet's set up, you can still do that because you don't turn this anymore while turning that. I would have liked a little bit more grip on this, but it does work pretty well. So you have your forward position, and then center, it's locked, and then on this way it's for reverse. And then the bits. So these are I guess impact ready bits, because they have the little notch there. They seem pretty high quality. It hasn't really, it just cleans up after use, and it hasn't stripped or anything, which is good. Now, it comes with all of the bits and then another bit for this. So that's good because you get lots of bits, but the one thing I don't like is you really can't put this in your pocket like this because you would probably puncture your pockets or something. So I kind of would have liked to have seen it so you could put all of the bits in the back, but yet I understand why that's not a feature. So they're kind of long, and obviously if you're in really tight spaces they might be a little bit too long. So that's when having a shorter bit comes in. So like this Makita bit, you can put that in there and it just completely goes in except for the bit. So you can get into really tight spaces then, and with the strong magnet this thing has, it's quite difficult to get them out. Okay, so the main reason I picked this up, I mean, I have plenty of screwdrivers and I have a couple other ratchets. I thought this would be a nice, easy to use, kind of ergonomic thing, because for the most part I just grab a screwdriver and it works. And then there's one ratchet that I quite like, which I think is an old Craftsman, and it's really comfortable. It's easy to turn the end of it, and this looked very similar. It doesn't really look similar at all, but I thought it would work similar, and it actually does. I have been using this quite a bit, and it's worked really well. Now, you're not going to get as much power as like a T-handle, obviously not with its size, but you do get a lot of power with it because it's got rubber grips, and you can grip onto it good. And you can really hold on to this kind of whole thing. It's just a bit that you don't hold on to, so you can get quite a bit of power on it. The ratchet works good. It feels really sturdy, but yet it's not a heavy ratchet. It's nice and light, so it's easy to turn, and you can ratchet that screw out most of the way in most cases. So overall, I really do like this, and it was, I think, 15 bucks at Home Depot. As you can see on the packaging, so it comes with the 1/4-inch hex, the Phillips 1 and Phillips 2. It comes with 2 flat sizes, 2 square sizes, and a Torx T15. It also has a limited lifetime warranty. So they also make a longer screwdriver, which is very similar to this. I have used it. It also works great. So I think these are pretty useful if you just want a little screwdriver to do everything. This is the one I chose because it's nice and small, works for everything. Okay, so this is actually the screwdriver I was talking about earlier. So it has this wheel here that you can spin. So if you loosen your screw, you can take it all the way out like this. And this one actually does the same thing. And I really haven't seen that many ratchets that do that. So that's kind of what sold me on this one. So hopefully you like it. If you do, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next video.